Hi guys, you're back with Coach Marisa from Ultimate MMA Plus. Today I'm going to show you guys a warm-up that we do for our jiu-jitsu class right now. You can just do it stationary. Great if you guys are just like doing open mat or rolling with a friend. You know, you're not part of a class. A lot of classes will do like floor warm-ups. But if you just want something quick to get your blood flowing in some good motions, rotating, warming up those hips just so we don't get hurt. That's the reason for our warm-ups, is to prevent injury, to get our body temperatures up. So I'm going to show you guys a few different exercises that we do. So first one, your feet are just spread out about hip width. We're going to squat and then we twist at the top. Okay, a lot of jiu-jitsu, we're rotating, we're coming up this way, that way. So definitely want to add in that rotation to our spine, our back. So squat, twist one way. Okay, nice and easy. Do these for 30 seconds. So squat, twist one way. Make sure your heels are flat on the ground, your toes are gripping the ground, you're sitting your hips back, just like you're sitting in a chair, and you just rotate one way. Again, just nice and easy, you're just warming up. Next one, we're going to come into a bear crawl position. Okay, you can go forward and back, but I like to do lateral. You're going to be on your hands, my knees are low to the ground. I'm going to bring my hand to my hand as I step my foot out, and then come back. And I'm just going one way, and then back the other. Again, this is not going to take up a lot of room. You can do this at home. Not a lot of room, but I'm warming up my shoulders, getting my core involved here, my legs, everything. So full body. I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, or you can just do 1 and 1. But I'm using my arms here a lot. Okay, so we're not just warming up our legs, we're going to warm up that upper body. Next thing is going to be a bridge. Okay, jiu-jitsu, we do bridges all the time. Definitely want to warm up these muscles, again, to prevent any injury. Get your body moving a lot more efficiently. So we're going to be on our toes, our legs are bent here. I'm going to lift my hips up, reach over my shoulder. I come up on my shoulder. I'm not on my head or my neck here. And then I come back down. Get up on my toes, reach over my shoulder, come back down. So again, 30 seconds. Reach up and over, come back down. So you're getting a little stretch here, active movement. So again, get our body warmed up so that we're ready to drill, ready to roll, no injuries. Okay? The next one, we call them butterfly sit-ups, because you're going to end up sitting up just as if you were in a butterfly garb. Okay, so what you're going to do, I roll up off my back. I'm going to hide one foot in. That knee stays down, and I just lift my hips up and forward. I go back, roll up, hide one foot in. That knee stays down, lift my hips up and forward. If you want to, you can also imagine pulling somebody in, just like this, palm to palm. Okay, if it does not bother your knees, you're going to alternate sides. So hide this foot back, come up, come back down. And ideally, your hands would switch. Okay, but that's not a big deal. It's all about warming up those legs. Roll back. Okay, hips forward. All the way back. Hide that foot back. Lift your hips up and forward. Just like you're going to sweep somebody over. Stand up from your guard. Okay, the next one, what we do is triangles. So a lot of submissions, triangles, jiu-jitsu. Okay, but in order to train those muscles as well efficiently, we have to practice some movements to get our hips up in the air a little bit better. So you're going to have your hands behind your head, fingers interlocked ideally. You're going to throw your hips up in the air, and you're going to close your foot behind your knee. Okay, so you're going to throw up, foot behind your knee. Throw up, foot behind your knee. So you're going to keep switching. Again, 30 seconds. Throw your hips up in the air, close your foot behind your knee. Up in the air, foot behind your knee. So I give myself 10 seconds in between each of these exercises to give you a second to regroup. I want to get your heart rate up too crazy. You're just like easily warming up, getting your blood flowing. The next one, or an Omoplata stretch. Okay, so just like you're doing an Omoplata submission, you had somebody's arm in between your legs, but this is really good for your hips, for your back, to loosen everything up. So I have one leg bent in, one behind me. Without my hands, I'm going to keep my feet there, and I just bring my knees from one side to the other. If you need to have your legs out a little bit further and not as tight, okay, due to flexibility, comfort, that's perfectly fine. We're just letting those hips get a little bit more lubricated. So again, your feet stay there, your knees are windshield wiping from one side to the other. Trying not to use your hands to rely on so that we get everything nice and warmed up. So we'll run back through everything. You can do one set of these, you can do 3 sets of these. Okay, whatever you really have time for, what feels good, entirely up to you. So we'll run back through. First one, we're going to squat. So make sure your feet are spread out, feet are totally gripping the ground, squat, and then twist one way. Really good to get that rotation. Squat, twist one way. Nice and easy. And 30 seconds, we're gonna get 10 seconds off. Next one, we're gonna go into our lateral bear crawl. You can go 4 ways if you wanted to. I can go side, side, forward, backwards, but ideally what I like that just gets the job done is I just go lateral bear crawl. So one side, again, you can do 2 or 1. Lateral bear crawl allows you to warm up that upper body without utilizing a lot of space at all. Next one's gonna be our bridges. So legs are bent. We're gonna have our hands up because we're gonna reach, get up on those toes, hips up, reach over that shoulder. This feels good. Yes, again, active stretch, up and over, and back down. So we're bridging, 30 seconds, reaching over that shoulder, and then coming back. Next one is our butterfly sit up. Roll up off your back, hide one foot back, come up on your knee, lift your hips up and forward. All the way back, come up on your knee, lift your hips up and forward. So again, just getting your body moving in regular jiu-jitsu motions that we would be doing. Next one is our triangles. So hands behind the head, fingers interlock, throw those hips up, close your foot behind your knee, all the way up, all the way back down. If we can, you're turning your legs out as well. So I want to make a nice tight triangle, hips up, turn a little bit out, hips up, close, just like that. Last one is our Omoplata stretch with our rotation. So one leg bent in, one behind you. Again, if you need your legs out a little bit further, that's fine. Try to keep those feet there. Move your knees from one side to the other. Again, this will loosen up your hips, your lower back. Really good. Just kind of get your body awake for the day's training. So hopefully you guys like this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If maybe this will add to your morning routine, afternoon routine, evening, before pre-training, or if you're meeting up with a friend, let me know. Give me that thumbs up so I know. If you guys have any questions about any of these, leave me a comment. And if you guys never want to miss any more workouts at all or ideas for getting started training, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus. See you guys next time.